What's up guys, Scooby stuff here, bringing you guys yet again another video today guys, and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite Scooby-Doo Where Are You Season 3 episodes. And guys, this will conclude my review of the Scooby-Doo show. I did it in 2 parts. I did Scooby-Doo Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour, and that was my last video titled, and then it was titled the Scooby-Doo show, not Dynamite Hour, but it was just the same thing. And then I'm doing Season 3 separate, because I feel like that they should be separate. But this is my top 5, because I can really only pick 5, because, I mean, considering the fact that the 1970s was my favorite Scooby-Doo era, this was not my favorite Scooby-Doo season, so I can only pick 5. But yeah, and guys, I did not hate any other videos, I just feel neutral about all the other ones. These ones I really like, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so coming in at number 5 is Make a Beeline Away from That Feline, and this stars the cat creature, as you can see in this picture right now. And I'm just going to say 3 things about each video that could be good or bad, but anyway, so the first one is the location. This video setting is in New York City, and this is the only one that I remember besides maybe 2 that are based in New York City, so that's why I like that. Number 2 is the creativity. The costume it was actually pretty smart how they did it. It was all done under hypnosis, and so that's what I thought was really cool. And then yeah, so that's really what made this episode different from the other ones. One thing that I didn't like about it was kind of the thefts, like jewels. Like, that's pretty basic for Scooby-Doo, but other than that, I thought this episode was great, and that's why it made number 5. Okay guys, so coming in at number 4 is The Creepy Case of Old Iron Face, and a few things that I liked with this episode was the creativity. The costume was very creative in my opinion. I mean, Old Iron Face, who else would do that? I mean, that's not your typical ghost or werewolf or vampire or any of that. And then there are 2 things that I thought were pretty wrong in this episode, and that was the plot. I found the plot really confusing and hard to follow, and the episode was just kind of hard to follow in general. So this probably should have been number 5, but oh well. And then the setting, Skull Island, I mean, that's kind of like, you kind of expect that from Scooby-Doo. I mean, they've had Haunted Isle. I think they have had Skull Island before that, so it's just, I thought the setting was pretty basic, so honestly, this probably should have been number 5, and Make a Beeline Away from That Feline should have been number 4, but oh well. But anyway, yeah, so this episode I didn't like too much. Okay guys, so coming in at number 3 is the Tar Monster, and most people would argue that this was the best episode from this season, and I thought it was pretty good, but there's one thing that really hits me for that. And so the first one is that creativity. I mean, obviously a Tar Monster, very creative on Warner Bros. Part, so I thought that part was good. The setting was great. This is the only Scooby-Doo that I know of that was set in Turkey, really. Throughout all the seasons, there may be one in New Scooby-Doo or What's New Scooby-Doo, but I don't know. But then the thing that really hurt me for this episode, or that really hurt this episode for me, was the plot. I mean, the plot was basic. Jewels again. I mean, that's a problem with this episode. It's just that it's just about stealing jewels. I mean, that's like probably 30% of the episodes of Scooby-Doo are about stealing jewels. So I thought that was the bad part about this episode. But other than that part, I still thought that this was a fantastic episode, and that's why it made number 3. Alright guys, so coming in at number 2 is Watch Out the Willowa, and there's just really 2 things that I have to say about this episode, and that was number 1, the creativity I thought was really good on this one. But then the plot was pretty basic. I mean, same thing, stealing goods, stealing jewels and hiding them, same thing as the other 30% of the episodes that do this. But there is something about this episode that stuck out to me. I don't know if it was that it was kind of hard to figure out who was behind this. I think that may have been what it was, but there's just something that stuck out to me in this episode, and I really do enjoy this episode. So yeah, that's why it made number 2. And guys, finally coming in at number 1 is To Switch a Witch, and I really enjoyed this episode, but one thing that was bad about it was creativity, but that was like not even that bad, because but anyway, the history of this episode was really great, because I mean, Old Salem, they actually did have witch trials back in the 1700s, so I thought that was really cool. The plot was amazing. I mean, how there was, like, she didn't know about her twin. I mean, I thought that was really great, and I mean, it was just overall just a fantastic episode. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys did go on and enjoy it. If you guys do remember to hit that like button, and always do remember to hit that subscribe button. I should have my next video out probably in about a week or so, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys, and please do remember to comment and tell me your guys' thoughts about this list. Anyways guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.